I have paid your price in full and you are now mine. Worldwide, this appears to be a justification for the selling and exchange of a bride. Often these girls are sold into situations where they're given the responsibility to provide their eyes, their chest, their legs, and now see there's something to possess, a prize, a bride. I have paid your price in full and you are now mine, his bride, because remember, she's a possession, she's no longer a woman of her own mind. She was bought with the intention that her first time would be with a man who was twice her size, who fantasized in making love to a girl who was too weak to speak, to fight back, who was too terrified. Robbed of her body and her virginity, this can be conceived as marital homicide. A man who would every day and night colonize her privacy and her purity. With every rape she endured, in her mind she tried to normalize, her thoughts she tried to reorganize, dreaming of her mother and her family, and the minute they uttered their final goodbyes. It was their honor she internalized, and it was their honor she tried to uphold high. But ultimately her will began to fail her, leaving her high and dry, and her tears left her as quickly as her smile faded, until there was no energy left to cry. No amount of tears could compensate for the life she unwillingly found herself into. And with a deep despise her life, she began to hate. What a life, what a life. This is what women do, and your new life would be wonderful, her parents claimed. But what a life, what a lie. Little did Amina know that her life would be full of pain and strife. Her pain cuts deep into the soul, pouring salt into wounds she didn't even know could exist. Her youngness, her fear did not deter this grown man. He persisted. And so she lies on the bed, keeping her cries and pleas of agony in her head, thinking of all the things her father has said. We have prepared your wife for you. She is ready to be taken. This is our family's wish. How can this be a family's wish when 39,000 girls as we speak exist as victims of child marriage on a daily basis? Where in Nigeria the legal age of marriage is not 18, not 16, not the tender age of 13, where the legal age is before girls have even comprehended the idea of sex as a marital routine. Where in Nigeria the legal age of marriage is 11. That's ELEVEN. That's 4 years on from the age of 7. Where these girls of 11 are expected to carry out womanly duties for a grown man who is not only turned on by their beauty, but by other things that I cannot mention because they are too vulgar and obscene. Where these girls of age 11 are treated cruelly and expected to submit. What kind of bullshit? How can this be a family's wish to exist? For her to flinch every time she is kissed, or to not exist in the eyes of a new husband, or to coexist against the backdrop of his two wives, a ragdoll. Amina is the real victim, deprived of her liberty and her life now suddenly lacking vision, and all the promises she had made are now sadly just descriptions, a ragdoll. Amina is the real victim. But sadly, there are 1,000 more girls and women who are trapped in the system.